I'm working on a 2007 GMC Sierra that started running like I was missing a spark plug wire. Had a really bad misfire. So took it in, threw a code. The code said that it was a throttle position sensor went bad. So to get to that on this vehicle, it's pretty simple. Take your cover, pop it off, and remove the wire and harness here. Loosen that screw, pull this off. Loosen this screw, pull this off. Lift up here and pull it out of the way. It will expose your throttle position sensor right there, which is held on by a series of 6 clips like this one. You just get a screwdriver and pop them off and it'll come right off. However, once I replaced mine, the code changed to a cylinder 1 misfire. Cylinder 1 being this guy right here. This guy right here, the very first one. And so at that point, I removed the coil bank, removed my valve covers to gain access to my valve and my rod after doing a pressure test, leak down on cylinder 1, after making sure that my coil was good, my wire was good, my spark plug was good. I had no compression in that cylinder. The leak down proved to be in the green the whole time, so the only thing that left me was to open this thing up. Once I opened it, I found that my valve was loose. It was rocking back and forth with some play, and you'll see in the further videos on that. And the rod wasn't lifting all the way. Pulling the rod out, it's perfectly straight, pointing to a collapsed lifter at that point. Okay, at this point, I've disconnected every one of my coils, spark plug wires, and I've taken out, removed all, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. I pulled them off, and I'm removing my coil, the coil bank here to gain access to my valve covers to get under and take a look at my valves and my rods. Okay, at this point, removing my valve cover here. I've got the 4 that I removed here. Take those off. Comes right off pretty easily after you remove the hose and the I've already taken off the solenoid bank. Alright, we're looking at my 2007 GMC Sierra that's throwing me a code for a cylinder 1 misfire. After going through all the tests, ended up opening this up because I had a tick, and you get over to the valves here and this is what we have. So I'm going to take this off, take a look at the rod. And this was on tight. I just loosened it up for demonstration here. And this here looks fine. So we get over to the rod, and it is nice and straight. No issues there. So we're looking at a lifter issue now at this point. So we're going to go ahead and put this back together and take it into GM for an official GM diagnostics.